Time don't like to compete or talk street, street, street. I can pick up the best from the party animal. I could leave you, say goodbye, or I could love you if I tried. And I could, and left to my own devices, I probably would. Left to my own devices, I probably would. Pick up the brochure about the sun, learn to ignore what the photographer saw. I was always told that you should join a club, stick with the gang if you want to belong. I was a lonely boy, no strength, no joy, in a world of my own, at the back of the garden. I didn't want to compete or play out on the street, or in a secret life. I was a roundhead general. I could leave you, say goodbye, or I could love you if I tried. And I could, and left to my own devices, I probably would. Left to my own devices, I probably would. Oh, I would. I was faced with a choice at a difficult age. Would I write a book, or should I take to the stage? But in the back of my head I heard distant feet, Che Guevara and Debussy to a disco beat. It's not a crime when you look the way you do, the way I like to picture you. When I get home, it's late at night, I pour a drink and watch the fight. Turn off the TV, look at a book, pick up the phone, fix some food. Maybe I'll sit up all night and day, waiting for the minute I hear you say, I could leave you, say goodbye, or I could love you if I tried. And I could, and left to my own devices, I probably would. Come on baby, say goodbye, or I could love you if I tried. And I could, and left to my own devices, I probably would. Left to my own devices, I probably would. university. I've been taking my time for a long time, with all the Schadenfreude at its cost, calculating what you've lost. Now I'm digging through my student paperbacks, flicking through clocks again, searching for the soul of England, drinking tea like Tony Benn. Love is just a bourgeois construct, so I'm giving up the bourgeoisie until you come back to me. You live in a world of excess, where more is more and less is much less. The day without fame is a waste, and a question of need is a question of taste. You're so flamboyant, the way you look, it gets you so much attention. You're so employment is getting more. You want police intervention. You're so flamboyant, the way you live. You really care if they stare at the press. Deployment is always there. It's what you do for enjoyment. You live in a time of decay, when the worth of a man is how much he can play. Every day all the public must know where you are, what you do, 'cause your life is a show. And you're so flamboyant, the way you live, and it's not even demeaning. You're so flamboyant, it's like a drug. You used to give your life meaning. You're so flamboyant, the way you look, it gets you so much attention. You're so employment is getting more. You want police intervention. Every actor needs an audience. Every action is a performance. It all takes courage, you know, which is classic the street. Well, it's almost heroic. You're so flamboyant.
Bienvenidos.